Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here coming at you with another video, and I wasn't really feeling all that well this morning, but oh my god, if this particular bit of news didn't make me feel a whole lot better. Now this right here is an article from Nintendo Life. I ran into this article as I was going through my feed of news that I have to keep myself up to date with the gaming industry, and this article says, SUDA51 in talks with Marvelous about releasing No More Heroes and Desperate Struggle on Switch. And hopefully a lot of you guys out there are fans of No More Heroes as I was. We're going to be talking a little bit more about that. But let's go over the article here. In a recent published video interview with Nintendo dating back to this year's PAX West, SUDA51 explained he had ignited conversations with the Japanese publisher Marvelous about re-releasing the original No More Heroes and its sequel Desperate Struggle on the Switch, similarly to how the first and second Bayonetta games got a compilation release. Here's exactly what he had to say. Yeah, I'd love to be able to do that, and actually I'm talking with Marvelous to be able to realize that since, as you know, Bayonetta got the 1 and 2 compilation. Using that as an example, I would love to be able to do the same thing. SUDA51, not only you would love to do it, you're gonna have to do it now. You can't just tease it anymore. Now, I gotta be honest, I've been taken aback a little bit about Travis Strikes Again because of the recent footage that we've seen. It just seems that they're showing a lot of mini games and stuff, and I just kind of want to see the main portion of the game. So I almost feel like I still don't know exactly what Travis Strikes Again. I still want to play it, but I'm definitely not as excited for Travis Strikes Again as I would be for the re-release of No More Heroes and No More Heroes 2 on the Nintendo Switch, specifically because I never really finished No More Heroes 2 on the Wii. Even though I owned it, I bought it, I never really played it enough because I think I kind of played back-to-back No More Heroes 1, and then I wanted to play No More Heroes 2, and whenever I do that, I kind of need to give myself some time, you know, in between, because playing just 2 games like that in a row, it's too much. You burn yourself out, which is one of the reasons why I ended up not playing No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle through the completion. But I gotta tell you guys, No More Heroes is, in my opinion, the best game that ever came on the Wii. And I know a lot of people are gonna come up with different titles, this and that and the other. Look, in my opinion, none of your titles that you guys had on the Wii is going to touch No More Heroes. Like, you're talking about a game that is most likely the best lightsaber action game, and it doesn't even feature lightsabers, okay? I mean, you can call his Beam Katana a lightsaber, but we all know it's actually a Beam Katana. But this was actually, I think I read an article at the time that I was playing No More Heroes that someone put out on a magazine, because that's what we had back then. We were still in the magazine days a little bit more so than just flat out websites. Old man Rurikhan. But anyway, the article was saying something to the effect of, it's amazing that the best lightsaber game out there is not actually a Star Wars licensed game, because sure, you can tell me all about Knights of the Old Republic or even the Old Republic MMO and whatnot, and it's like, yeah, those are all great games. They're not really action games, you know? Whereas No More Heroes, it just did it so well. Not to mention, not only it did the No More Heroes concept so well, not only it did lightsaber battles so well, it also was one of the best motion-based games that you could have, because it didn't rely on you just waggling the emote the Wiimote all the time, and instead focused on you only doing the physical motions when it would actually have impact in the game. So you would actually use you know, traditional controls to control your character with the analog stick and pressing the A button to attack, and you could, like, there was a little bit of motion to whether you could do low attacks or high attacks by pointing the Wiimote down or up, but mostly you were pressing buttons in order to do your combos. And then when you got to the final hits, the really impactful hits, like the finishing blows on enemies, then they would have you do the motions, and that's when you would get the most impact out of it. Basically, I loved the crap out of that game. I'm not sure exactly how they would represent it, especially if you put it in a handheld mode. I mean, they did do it for PlayStation 3, so I would assume they would just use like a similar control scheme to that for No More Heroes. But I gotta tell you guys, I want to play that in classic mode, because that was like some of the best motion gaming I've ever experienced. Dude, it was amazing, and I hope that you guys are as hyped as I am for the possibility of No More Heroes on Nintendo Switch. SUDA51, make it happen. And also, like, what the hell are you doing with Travis Strikes Again, dude? It's so confusing every time I see it. But then again, maybe it'll just be part of the surprise, and maybe keeping my expectations low will actually be a good thing for when I actually get to play the final game. Either way, thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this bit of news in the comment section below. If you guys enjoy my videos, remember you can always subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you're actually notified whenever I put out a new video. Here's 2 video suggestions that you guys might enjoy. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.